Oh,
Are we? We're live. We're
Oh, we
literally
didn't do a
live.
countdown thing. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
whoops. Rusty. But how we doing, folks? Welcome back. Ain't No Seas podcast, boys. I was looking back. Is the last time we recorded right before the border war?
yes.
And then we lost and we disappeared for 2 months.
Well, in our defense, we
perfect
said we
fashion.
would do just that. If we
Yeah.
lost, we wouldn't be back for a little bit. So we just wanted to fulfill our promise.
Yeah.
We just
so
got
maybe
to
we're just,
split the rivalry games.
yeah.
Wow.
We'll do like 6 episodes a year right before every big game for football and basketball, and we'll call it good. We're seasonal pod now, whatever you want to call
Best fans.
it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, big week. I don't know. I mean, we were just saying before we went live, I think we're all going to convince ourselves we're going to win this game, but I truly don't know how to feel about it. It's just so hard to let yourself start to believe that we're going to win this game because the last few years have just been as brutal as it gets. So how are we feeling, boys? Can the Hawks do it? Can the Hawks end the streak? Can Lance go get what I would say, and I want to talk about this.
Uh-oh.
I think he needs a big win. I think he not like just for vibes, like vibes around Lance right now with the fan base. Not that, I mean, if you think if you don't want him to be our coach, you're insane. But I feel like we need something positive. We need a big win.
Yeah, it's I don't know if you guys agree, but I feel like it's definitely one of the biggest games in Lance's career at Kansas, at least. I know you got the game day against TCU, but I feel like stakes might be a little higher just because it has been so long since we beat them. And if you do win this game, you could probably start talking to yourself into an Arlington appearance. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to win out, but you have Oklahoma State at home. Arizona's pretty beatable. They beat Iowa State 3 years in a row. And then you get Utah at home. So I don't know. We haven't beaten K-State since I was in middle school. So it'd just be awesome to beat them. It's been about half of my life since we beat them. About 16, 17 years?
Mm-hmm.
And I went on a K-State pod last night, and before the pod, I was like, I'm going to keep the bit going where I tell we have no chance to win this game. We're going to do stupid shit. We can't win. I don't know why anyone would think we would win. And by the end of the pod, I convinced myself we were winning and picked KU 31-27. So did it again.
I mean, picking us to win is one thing. I think my favorite part is we are 3 minutes into this podcast and the word Arlington has already been brought up. And I'll be honest, I think you're about 5 minutes away from convincing me that we're going to Arlington. But AB, I want to hear how you're feeling. This is a game, I feel like it almost means more to you. You get into it more with K-State fans than anyone I know. You're not afraid to get in the mud. You've made some bad predictions. You've trolled. You're as good as you can with them before. But where are you at confidence-wise, mentally, all the way around for this game?
I'm not letting myself get there. I think I had made the decision mentally after I thought we'd win by 3 scores and we lost 38-3 or whatever it was a few years ago, that I'm not going to let myself think we're going to win this game until I see that we can win this game. That doesn't make me happy. And by the time the game gets going and we're up by 9 late in the third quarter, I'm sure I'll be like all in. I swear to God, if we lose, and it's like it has been the last 2 years where we have to look back and talk for the next 12 months about, oh, we were 1 play away, or, oh, if we did this, we would have won. I don't know how much longer I can do that. Like, if you're going to lose. Don't.
If we didn't muff that
don't piss
punt,
me off.
if we didn't drop the pick 6.
Well, and it's dumb because it's 11 a.m. game. So, like, yeah, you get to wake up and it's time. But now you're just like, if we lose this game, you might as well just turn football off for the weekend. Let's go to the pumpkin patch, like, oh, we can't lose, dude.
No,
like, we can't do it.
B-Turn, go retweet this live stream. We need more people in here. Where's the chat's dry? It couldn't be more dry. We need more juice for this game.
Rest in peace, ain't no seats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I mean, don't blame them. I'd forget we exist too. But I don't know. Like, what's the line currently sitting at? We opened as 2.5 point favorites, right?
I think it's 3, right?
Let me give
It
it a quick look.
just feels. I think the thing that has me so concerned about this game is just it feels like it's gonna be the get right game for K-State to fix all their issues. This is all they have to play for now. This is their entire season, and it just feels like we're gonna deal with some garbage, frustrating performance where K-State plays absolutely incredible, and that's gonna suck. But we just have to play incredible. So this is what I want to say.
I think JD's got to be so good.
Yes. JD has got to – I mean, JD's been fantastic, unbelievable. Use all the Bill Self words you want to use. Terrific. But it feels like he needs to have like that – I don't know. Legacy seems like a weird word to say, but like it truly would. If Jalen wins this game, his legacy is solidified as, like, I think the face of this rebuild. I think his legacy is solidified as one of the top 5 quarterbacks in Kansas history, top 3 quarterbacks in Kansas history. I don't know. That may be crazy. And then on the other side of it, Lance, like, I feel like, as I said, Lance, other than, I guess, OU a few years ago, and at BYU was obviously a big win, but the season was essentially over by that point. But, like, when is the last time we truly went in what felt like a must-win game and we won one? I don't know. Genuinely asking. I don't know the answer.
I was trying to think of JD's biggest win as our starting QB. I feel like the game I immediately think about is that West Virginia game. I feel like that was kind of the start where we were and at Houston too. I think we were 2-score dogs in both, but
Texas. Yeah, so like that's you look at that season. You look at obviously the 9-win season, but we're halfway through this year. We obviously had the disaster of a season last year, so it just feels like we are due for a major win. And I think Jalen needs it, and I think Lance needs it, and I think it will fix the vibes. Vibes around every KU athletics right now are just pretty negative, toxic.
Down. It's crazy.
We can talk tortilla gate, pocket knife gate. It's a little behind. I mean, but it's just vibes are bad, and we need to win this game. That's all I can say at this point. But
yeah, because if you think about the big wins last year, or at least against good teams, it was when all the entire fan base was pretty much checked out, and maybe some of the players, like, they went on that streak where they beat multiple ranked teams to get to 5 and 6, but they didn't feel like huge program wins just because you had all the expectations. People talked Big 12 title game, all the seniors were back, and you get off to that start where you lose all those close games. So yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, OU obviously at home with Bean was a massive win, but I guess JD wise, and we talked about this beginning of the year, how he could really solidify himself as like kind of a KU legend. Just how he kind of has that rep where he's been injury prone. He could solidify himself as, like you said, one of the best QBs in KU history. It's not like KU has a rich tradition of quarterbacks. You got Todd.
Yeah.
Sire.
Yep.
So AB, what do you think the vibe will be around the program, around Lance, if we go in and lay an egg and we just lose 31-17 or 34, like not even really that competitive of a game? Do you feel like we see just a short-term meltdown where it's like, obviously we're going to melt down. Like that's post-loss, we're going to melt down. That's what we do. But like, is it something that leaves a stain for a while if we lose kind of in
old school KU fashion?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty devastating. I think that, I mean, I had some problems with the reaction after we lost as a 14-point underdog against Texas Tech.
Dude, but you weren't.
I know I wasn't watching, but it's like, I don't know. I kind of expected we'd get our ass beat. So,
But that's the thing is we were right in it. We could have won that damn game. But go ahead.
Yeah,
they got our hopes up. Morton got hurt. Backup came in. They couldn't really score.
And then they ran it down our ass.
Yeah, they ran for 400 yards, I think.
Yeah, but I totally see your point, AB, for you to be at a wedding, not really watching, and then you pull up Gamecast and like it's a 14-point game and the group chat is just in meltdown mode.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just the way the game was. Like we have all this momentum. We're 3rd and 1. We run a shotgun run that gets stuffed, and then the game never is the same. It's just like, and then we do it again. We have another third and 1, and we can't remember what play we ran on that one, but got stopped there. And then
I'll say this: Lance deserves like 5 extra years of job security for getting paid to get rid of Jeff Grimes. I don't know that we want to go there yet, but at least we're not watching him anymore.
Dude, what does that man like have on the college football community?
Their team total at 7.5 was like minus 300 or something for this weekend.
Wait, who?
Wisconsin.
He's the worst ever.
He's a criminal, dude. JD threw 12. JD had 12 touchdown passes all last year. He had 12 touchdown passes, 10 picks.
So, AB, I guess good for Lance getting him to go to Wisconsin, but why in the world was this man the offensive coordinator for the Kansas football Jayhawks? Yeah. He's the worst to ever do it, legitimately. Like, in the history of the football, and well into the future, when people look back on the history of this game, it's going to show, like, there's going to be a little segment about Jeff Grimes and how he was the worst offensive coordinator I mean, what is he living off of? Like, is it the Zach Wilson BYU offense? Like, you know how a coach has a couple good years and that's just what they ride the wave for the rest of their career on? Is that what he's doing?
Adam Gase.
Quarterback went number 2 overall in the NFL draft.
Is that dude even a backup anywhere right now?
Someone in the comments says, after Mizzou, season was over for me.
Well.
That's, I don't know.
Well, you guys know who's leading Oklahoma State, right? While we're talking about bad.
Les Miles?
Coach there?
Yeah.
Colin Klein.
No, I'm saying right now, like their interim.
Oh. No, I don't think I do know.
Wait, is it Clint Bowen?
Clint Bowen's the defensive coordinator.
Yeah.
And Doug Meacham's the interim head coach.
Oh, yeah.
OC.
I swear Clint Bowen was a high school football coach like a year ago.
Yeah, he was. Free State, I believe.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I remember when we hired Beatty, was that when we where some people were talking themselves into hiring Clint Bowen because of he was the classic rah interim coach.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Great
remember
guy.
Romeo Crennel for the Chiefs, maybe. The Packers were undefeated.
That was though. Yeah.
Shootout. What are people going to be saying about Lance if we lose a tight one Saturday? Like, people were done with Lance because we lost in Lubbock.
Well, the whole Lance conversation is one of those things where it's like many things. I wish we could just have a reasonable conversation around it without it being he should be fired or he's not the guy. I wish it could just be like, he's incredible. I still think he deserves a statue at some point. But also now he's got us to a point where we got to start winning these close games. We got to start winning these big games. We show flashes, and I think that's what hurts him is we show flashes of being really freaking good, and then we just lay eggs, and it gets really frustrating. And so I don't know. I still love Lance. I want him to be a little better in close games. I feel like that's a fair ask. He gets paid a ton of money.
Yeah,
I don't understand Vandy or Indiana.
I don't understand being conservative with a 6-year quarterback and a defense that, like, if you had a dominant defense that shut teams down, I would understand maybe being a little conservative. But a 6-year quarterback who was taking care of the ball incredibly well all season, like going back to the Mizzou game. I mean, we haven't even talked about it on here, which is crazy. But, like, he was just doing everything in the world he could to get into halftime against Mizzou. And we punted. Like he was pissed they ruled Highshaw out on the sideline
And then Missouri
because
took
he
it
wanted it to go
99 yards.
in 2 seconds.
Yeah, that was frustrating.
I don't get it. You have nothing to lose. On the road against your rival non-con game,
Yeah, it was
let
so
your nuts
weird.
hang.
Yeah, it was like
John Doe.
nobody was going to be mad if we were aggressive there and didn't score. I guess unless JD throws a pick, but like still, I don't think anyone's being like, "Dang it, Lance! Why did we try to score a touchdown and keep all momentum?"
Dang it, Lance. Someone
is
said
the
I love
thing.
lamp in the comments because of your lamp in the back.
It's a nice lamp. I do love that lamp.
Beautiful.
I can tell.
Really sets the scene behind me, huh? I do also. AB, you got a lamp there. Turn it on.
You know that fucking Cincy game is just still hurting me. I don't think
they
I
did the same thing against Cincy where they were content going to fucking halftime and suddenly they go all the way down the field in 8 seconds.
JD's been so good, but that fumble at the one just hurts me. Like if going into Lubbock, obviously I would have been pumped, but I don't think I would have been affected at all. Us losing if we were 3-0, Big 12 play. I feel like we kind of knew before the season that Tech game was most likely going to be a loss. I don't think we've won in Lubbock since like 2000, around that. I think we beat them like once or twice. If we were 3-0, I mean, if we were 3-1 going into this game this weekend, I'd absolutely be saying Arlington.
The problem is like, the Tech loss, you get over that one pretty quick. The Cincinnati loss, even though I think they're a lot better than I thought they were in the moment, but that was still just so.
Our offense was so good.
We have an interception. The game's over.
Oh God!
Why?
God.
What is with this program and having balls directly in the breadbasket that they can't catch? It's unbelievable. Or recover fumbles. Like it's just there's so many images of games that were lost that all it took was us simply taking two hands and grabbing the ball. But
I was going to say it's going to be too negative, but we should try and predict what stupid thing is going to happen this Saturday. Is it going to be catching a kickoff out of bounds at the 5-yard line, or is it going to be muffing a punt at the 2, or is it going to be missing an extra point wide left?
Well,
we're doing something incredibly stupid.
Not only did we catch a ball at the 1, we immediately got absolutely pounced for a safety within 25 seconds of
40-yard difference field position. We would have had it at the 40, but we started at the 1. And then we punt to them.
We gave them 2 points and punted to them, and we should have had the ball at the 40.
Skinner dropped the touchdown.
Yeah, that's been a reoccurring issue.
KD pick in the end zone. We couldn't pick up a blitz. They blitzed 26 times in a row on the last drive.
It was literally like in playing Madden or college football and just running engage 8 every single time. And the guy's running the all-out blitz, and you just...
We refused to set up a screen or anything.
A screen was not in the playbook.
Mesh.
It was simply, Jalen, you better run for your life and pray to God you find someone open.
Dude, honestly, when's the last? Maybe I'm blanking out, but when's the last time our offense has put together a clutch drive at the end of games?
Cincy?
Well, I think he did against Cincy. That's the thing. It's like it felt like he ran.
I guess I'm thinking of
that game
when we had the ball last against Cincy, because that.
Oh, that was tough.
I mean, there wasn't much time, but it was terribly orchestrated. JD took off running.
He gained 1 yard and wasted 10 seconds.
I'm just trying to think back to Illinois last year, West Virginia.
Oh, UNLV. Illinois again. Do not forget, we had a punt, was it a fumbled punt that we were about to recover in the end zone for a touchdown, and we couldn't fall on that ball either. Am I remembering that correctly?
I don't know. I know we had the pick 6 before half.
Yeah.
On the bubble screen.
That was weekly last year. Okay. I do want to say this. We need to shift to some more pot. This has gotten dark and negative very quickly. But the UCF game, I mean, we're sitting here like, oh, Lance can't win close games. Lance can't win a big game. Do we give him credit for that game? Is that like a good win? It was a weird game. It wasn't. There was no reason the game should have been that close. It shouldn't have come down to 4th and goal. And then they almost got they got the ball back and almost had a chance to drive again.
The goal line stand was huge.
So I don't know. Yeah, maybe we.
I just think I almost think any road win in the conference is tough at this point.
Yeah.
And I mean, talking last night on that podcast, I didn't really think about it going into the week, but K-State has struggled away from home. They looked awful against Arizona. They looked pretty awful against Iowa State. And who else have they played away from Manhattan?
Baylor? Or was that at home?
Which
Baylor.
was a tight game, but I don't think have they won away from home? Then?
They haven't won much.
Because it sounds like their fans have really been griping about Kleiman losing tight games as well.
Loser goes to Wisconsin this offseason.
Who did the Hawks hire?
James Franklin.
Oh, God.
That'll get us going about winning big games, right?
Big game, James.
Hey.
James Shields?
Yep. The very same.
Okay.
Are we winning? Are we winning the game?
Yeah. Let's get to the positive side of this podcast.
AB said he couldn't get himself there, but is there a possibility you get yourself there before 11 a.m. Saturday?
Oh, yeah. Before the game, I'll be locked in.
Really?
Yeah.
He'll be there by 8:15.
No, like will you
tonight.
talk yourself into us winning by then?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Really? How do you know?
Privately, because I'm crazy and I just want to beat them. And it'd be nice because, like, I think we've kind of grown out of Twitter arguing, but, like, boy, would it be nice to have the upper hand on the bird for a couple months.
Dude,
And
that's one side we haven't talked about is like the KU meltdown, but I mean, we're gonna see some crazy things if Kleiman loses this game.
Yeah.
On Saturday.
And you end the streak, and then imagine the vibes going into Manhattan next season. And the streak in and the losing streak in Manhattan, Avery's senior year.
The other thing is, I just want Jalen. I mean, the K-State fan base, we've talked about it before, but they've been so weird about Jalen Daniels. Like, they've never been just all the stuff they've given him shit about over the years for what? Like,
yeah, they do whatever it takes to, like, not admit that he's good.
Yeah. And he's very much better than Avery Johnson. Like, is there even I don't understand Avery Johnson. I don't know if it's his fault. I don't know if it's the coaching staff. All I remember hearing was that this guy was the fastest, best athlete you'll ever see play quarterback. And they treat him like he's Dane Christ.
Yeah, they don't utilize his strengths whatsoever.
Yeah, it's weird.
He's one of the fastest players on the field at all times. And he's turned into like a pocket passer, which I get. It's a long season, 12 games, and you probably don't trust your backups as much as him. So you want him healthy for the full season. But could that offense not be way more dynamic with him on his legs?
Yeah,
he's
I don't know.
Incredibly fast. He had like 4 rushing touchdowns when he was their backup quarterback as a freshman in Lubbock. Like, he came in and ran for like 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, and then he's done like none of that.
Peyton Manning.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, he's going to turn into Mike Vick on Saturday.
I was going to say, it was like the bye week, little changing things around. I mean,
John Doe says he needs to hear you rant about Kansas State.
Well, it'll come eventually.
It's got to be natural.
Yeah, I will say the Jerome Tang quotes are crazy today.
Him just saying everyone is the best in the country?
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about?
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
He said Haggerty's the best point guard in the country. One of their dudes is the best shooter in the country, and another guy's the most athletic in the country, I think is what the 3 were.
It's so funny.
It's like,
I love it.
I bookmarked it.
Haggerty
half a
can
second
score.
after I saw
Oh
it.
yeah. Jerome Tang says PJ Haggerty is the best point guard in the country. Abdi Bashir is the best shooter in the country. Moby Eke Guruka is the best athlete in the country. I just love that he's
said, "Oh,
just,
no. Oh, boy.
like, did he?
Little hope now. Crazy face.
Did he say those things like at the same time, or were those just spread out? I don't know what's funnier. I think it's funnier to just be like, you know what, guys, we got the best point guard in the country. We got the best shooter in the country.
It sounds like us dissecting KU's tournament chances and like come around March.
Yeah. we got Bill Self, got Hall of Fame coach.
We got experienced point guard, and then a big that just dominates the paint.
Hunter. Yeah, they got PJ Haggerty.
Yeah.
From Memphis. And Doug McDaniel went to Memphis. I just learned that last night.
Just a little 1-for-1 trade.
Do you guys think Kleinman gets fired if they lose this game? Not like fired the next week, but like, is he there next year?
I feel like they're not very happy with him at the moment. But
like
they did win a Big 12 title. And they seem to make a bowl game every year. But they're a powerhouse. They expect greatness.
They are.
And as AB always points out, like a bunch of 6-7 win seasons is a decade of dominance in their eyes. So KU's well en route for a decade of dominance here in 2020s.
Yeah. What's Braden laughing about over there?
That I want you to get going about K-State.
I try to tee him up a little bit there. Let's see. Boy, this is a unorganized for even us.
Well, that's fine. What do people expect?
I was gonna ask. Oh, okay. I've heard rumblings of this 6-7 stuff. It's weird. I don't get it, but I think that's the point. That's the point.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Either just making a DVD about a decade of dominance, and
What about T-shirts?
Okay.
Do we think that they'll pack the booth this weekend? Like, what do you think the split's going to be this year? Now that they're not very good, and I don't know. Are they still going to bring a ton of people?
I think they will. I don't think it'll be near as much because I think they are all terrified that they're going to lose this game.
They're going to fill up that side of the stadium that they love to make fun of.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a little sad. Like, I feel like there's not that much juice around this game. Is it the 11 a.m. factor? Is it the fact that both fan bases are just kind of annoyed with their teams, or what?
Yeah, being on TNT doesn't exactly help either. That's tough.
Okay, here's a question for you two. Like, if you are asking for the most hostile elite crowd, what time of kickoff do you want? Do you want like 6 p.m. where everyone's just getting housed all day and the build up? Obviously, it's not 11.
I like 6 p.m. You get the night game.
Like the Dean Dean Miller, that game at home that Ballard started, like that crowd. I don't know why, or if I was just experienced something different, but that felt like one of the craziest crowds I've ever experienced at the booth.
It was incredible. Yes, and like that's what I'm saying. That game had so much juice around it, and there's just nothing like that going around with this game. I'm trying to think how many. Well, we've got. Yeah, I guess it's only Wednesday.
Just let the Twitter accounts tweet out the hype videos the day before, and it'll start building a little bit.
Like if we're playing on the road, I absolutely prefer to play someone at 11 a.m.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think there's There's something about being able to drink all day. It's dark out, lights coming on. I don't know. It just leads to. But it seems like at other schools, it doesn't really matter. But
Well, I don't know. You always hear like LSU at night, stuff like that.
You guys want to know something cool?
I think in general, football for like crowds bring it more at night, just in general. Sunday night football, Monday night football, college games.
I have a wedding in Pittsburgh, Kansas at 4 p.m.
Nope.
well, that's best case scenario to get 11 a.m. though.
What should I go to the booth for like the first half and drive to Pittsburgh?
Oh shit! I forgot. That's like a what? How
2
far
hour.
a drive is? I mean,
From
no.
Lawrence.
What's the point of that? I mean, I guess but
Experience. Tailgate? I'm drinking if we win, by the way. I'm back on the horse.
Oh shit.
Dude, it's been 17 years.
yeah. Wait, how close are you to this person getting married? Like, is this a must go?
I would say so. You know, I've thought about it.
Yeah. Well, I think you walked in 10 minutes late to my wedding as KU melted down in the final minutes against West Virginia.
I was listening to Brian Haney. And the Hawks come up short.
Okay.
Could be you again this weekend driving south, baby.
That's
Oh,
what is
yeah,
scary. Like if we're getting housed, I will not want to drive there. So I might just have to watch it there.
All right. I'm going to
think
quote
that's
tweet
fair.
our live stream, and I'm going to say
You
we're going to
guys.
start to shift positive here.
Okay. Well, before we do that, just to get all the negative stuff off the plate here, do you have any thoughts about the new LeBron book and some of the stories that have come out about him?
He is
Dude.
such a dork, man.
He really is.
Like it just gets old. He's
It's
a
just
fraud.
weird.
He's a
I
fake.
thought everything I saw from these Westbrook quotes, like I thought it was for sure NBA Centel or whatever.
Yeah,
Like
I had to triple check.
fake quotes. I was like, I'm not gonna get got. Like I'm not gonna get tricked by this. And every time I look closer, it's like, oh, I think this might be real. But a lot of the things Westbrook, maybe I've missed some of it, but like a lot of the things Westbrook pointed out, we already knew. Like the Godfather thing was very well known. He acted like he knew all those books and he never is open past page 1.
Did you guys see the team picture with Will Smith and like Westbrook's in front of LeBron and he just looks so furious that he has to be there?
Yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Russell Westbrook's kind of
He
I
is.
can't stand him.
he's kind of a sour guy.
I just
Sure.
can't. He bugs me.
LeBron? Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Russ too. He's just
No, he is. He's a weirdo.
extra.
All right, I'm tweeting this now above our live stream. Come tune in. We're about to talk ourselves into the Hawks winning and making a
Arlington push? Question mark smiley face.
yes.
I mean,
Oh.
I can't just like gift us wins in the Big 12, especially on the road, but do you guys not see a path for us potentially winning out if they do win this game this weekend? Like,
Well, okay.
or I could ask, like, could you be easily convinced that we're winning out if we win this weekend?
You said that at the beginning, and I made fun of you because I was like, what the hell is he talking about? But then I pull up, I mean, you look at the schedule, you win Saturday, Oklahoma State stinks out loud. Arizona,
Yeah, that's a bye.
is it though?
Oklahoma State.
Yes.
Or yeah. I mean Arizona though.
No, at Arizona. I bet it'll be a close game.
Yeah. So I mean, winning out seems very hard, but it's not as crazy as I thought it would be. Winning at Iowa State, like how many years in a row are we going to beat Iowa State? Feels like that's going to be really tough. It's going to be a massive game for them.
Matt Campbell's last home game.
Where's
Can
he
you
at?
imagine K-State?
Penn State, maybe? Florida. He doesn't feel like a Florida guy. What if he just, I don't know.
He's seen. I don't know. I can't
What if-
believe Fickle at Wisconsin sucks this bad.
Well,
I can.
yeah.
Look who he hired.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, they sucked last year too, didn't they?
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. Like he was on the hot seat, and then he hires Jeffrey Googly Eyes Grimes.
He's like, you know what? I know what'll fix this program. I know what'll save my job. Jeff Grimes. Jeff Grimes is going to find his way into being the interim head coach. How will be a head coach next year in college football. That's how Jeff Grimes lives his life.
Can you believe that? Anyone with the last name?
Oh,
Okay, so the rest of the season,
I
you
hate
mean now?
our old AD, and I hate Jeff Grimes.
the rest of the season,
Jeff Long.
I think we could.
Remember when
feel
we
like-
thought Jeff Long was sick? He's so funny, sliding down the pole.
Literally, all he had to do was win us over, was slide down a poll on Twitter, and we were like, "This guy rocks." And then all he did was hire his best friend, who was
He's
flat
laughing
out,
at him while he's fumbling his words.
like. And then we're just like, "This guy is a legend," and he couldn't have been more lazy. He didn't even conduct a coaching search. He texted his best friend.
He supported local restaurants like Dairy Queen during COVID. Give him a break.
He was, I mean, we were in such a sad state though. Like we would take anything, any grasp of hope.
National
It's so-
champion coach.
He eats grass. It means more. I don't even know. Like I'm trying to think back to some of the funniest things that we've just let ourselves get so excited over.
That's
Jeff
why
Long-
I like when people talk about having a better head coach and shit than Leipold. Like, I just kind of hesitate because, like, do people understand the state of our program before him?
Yeah, no.
Dude,
It was so bad. It was so bad.
In a funny way, though.
it was the best. Bryce said it was so
Oh,
fun.
he wants to go back to it.
He's sick. He's a sick man.
John Doe wants to know what you had for dinner.
Oh, real easy boy dinner tonight. Cheese quesadilla with some Mexican rice.
That was-
Real easy boy.
Boy dinner.
Cheese quesadilla. You enjoyed that?
Do you cook for like the family?
Yeah, occasionally. But Molly had leftovers in mind all day, so I let her have that. I have some homemade chicken noodle soup from last night. Unbelievable. So tonight I was just trying to piece some things together. We openly need to go to the grocery store this weekend, and I was just piecing some things and finding some stuff, and that's what I came up with. So
Easy boy.
I've been in a big risotto mood lately, which is fun to make. Would recommend it. Takes forever, but worth it.
I've had so much lasagna the last 2 weeks. I mean,
Oh.
you have a baby, and people are so nice. It's amazing.
Yeah.
They like bring you food, they buy you food, but a lot of lasagna. And I love lasagna.
It's
But-
so easy. Well, I do want to talk lasagna, actually. How do you like yours? Do you like it cheesier, meatier, saucier?
Not saucier.
Okay.
No.
I'd probably say I like it meatier. Well, actually, God, I might like it saucier, because there's nothing better. There's nothing better than a saucy with a breadstick.
See,
It depends if you have a breadstick.
yeah. No, I agree with you. I'm not, here's my problem with lasagna. I'm not a huge ricotta cheese guy, which hurts. But I do like a lasagna if you go light on that, maybe cream cheese substitute or like some extra chunky meat sauce in there to get some texture, and then a lot of sprinkled cheese to make up for the ricotta loss.
John is bricked up right now.
Yeah.
I love that we tweeted out that we're going to talk ourselves into an Arlington run, and somebody probably just tuned in to hear AB going on a deep dive on lasagna.
Yeah. Well, it's something I feel strongly about because, well, my mom, her lasagna, and she's great. Her homemade sauce is so good. It's just not the chunkiest meat. And she always gets mad at me because when I had leg surgery like 15 years ago, someone brought us a lasagna. And I still to this day tell her that was my favorite lasagna ever because it had so much ground beef in it. And it's just always on the mind. It's a conversation that comes up every 6 months, and I wanted to talk about it on the air.
Yeah, I mean that I can see that. But yeah, I mean you can never have too much ground beef.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
How do you feel about ricotta though? Do you like it gushing out?
No, not a big. No, I don't have many opinions, or I'm not passionate one way or the other when it comes to that. So,
Right.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of any other food takes that I'd love to pick your brain on here lately.
Euros? Have you guys gotten on Euros yet? Euros, gyros, however you want to call them.
No, never. They've never really caught my attention. Seen them, never liked the thought of eating one. I don't even know where I would get one.
There's got to be a Greek place around. You should go for it.
Have you had a Baja Blast yet, or
No?
you're just never gonna do that?
No. Oh, maybe I crack one open if the Hawks win.
Ooh. Back to Arlington. I think there's only 5 teams ahead of us in the standings. 2 undefeated teams in the Big 12. BYU, Cincy. They play each other. AKA one of them has to lose. The tiebreaker thing is obviously always going to be confusing because, like, there's obviously 3-way, whatever, but Cincy beat us head to head. So, like, do we cheer for Cincy to make it?
I don't know. I love that you said there's only 5 teams ahead of us, and then we're tied with another 5 teams too. Like,
well, I guess like if we were to win out.
Yeah. Oh, I'm curious. Who has the easiest schedule left?
Because how many losses did both Iowa State and Arizona State have last year? The teams that made the Big 12. Like, can 2 get you in? I would assume.
Yeah, it could.
We probably just need BYU to beat Iowa State. We just need Iowa State out of there. Let's see. Well, God.
Well, we'll take care of Iowa State ourselves. We should be rooting for Iowa State.
Okay.
In this scenario, win out.
God, we should beat Cincy.
I'm looking at everyone's count. I'm looking at everyone's schedule.
Calendar?
Yeah, sorry.
I think Arizona State has a pretty favorable schedule rest of the way.
Ooh. They do. And then, oh my God, yeah.
God damn.
And then their coach is gonna go to Penn State.
Oh.
He might be pretty sick. I mean,
there might be some crazy.
They almost mess around and beat Texas. Texas was up by like 100 in that playoff game. It went to overtime.
Oh, yeah.
Scattaboo!
What do we who do we think is Lane Kiffin going to take a job? I love Lane Kiffin.
Dude.
He's a savage.
I love him. And I'm just like so curious. He just did this documentary about how, like, I don't know if you guys watched any of those clips, but he was like, I needed Ole Miss. I found Ole Miss. You know, like sometimes you just don't mess with Happy, blah, blah, blah. It's just, I'm like, I feel like he's going to take the Florida job or something stupid like that.
Florida, Auburn.
I feel like anything's up in there for him. Like, he's just random.
Yeah.
He keeps you on your toes.
Tennessee Titans head coach.
Speaking of NFL, Chiefs.
Dude, like,
gonna win another.
I can't believe we had to listen to what we had to listen to this summer. And we talked about it on this pod. It's like people just forgot that Andy Reid existed and Patrick Mahomes knew how to play football. And they just forgot that we would get guys healthy and back from suspension. And suddenly it's like, oh my God, they're awesome. No shit, they're awesome. Now the Jags game is maybe the worst loss of the Mahomes era, but we're unbelievable. And we're like big Super Bowl favorites and massive MVP favorites.
Remember
that was crazy.
Remember that game in Nashville, though? We lost like 27-3. We scored 3 points. Mahomes is the starter.
Mm-hmm.
No, I had friends that like genuinely wanted Andy gone after week 2. Like, dude, have you not been watching the last? We've played in 5 of the last 6 Super Bowls. 5 of the last 6.
Mm-hmm. And you
And
knew it was back when the refs started becoming the main topic of conversation again. It's like, and we're used to this as KU fans, but it's the same with the Chiefs now that we've said forever that 90% of teams that come into Allen Fieldhouse, they've lost before tip-off because they're already in their heads. That's what's happening with the Chiefs, and it's insane. But
Did
the
you
big bad
hear
bullies of the NFL, the Detroit Lions,
Brian
that kill
Branch?
y'all,
They're
and they're
bowling me
just
out
crying. Yeah, and they're still crying about it.
Dude, they're fans. I've never heard a fan base more triggered than Monday night when they were playing the Bucks.
Yep.
Every penalty they threw on the Lions, they were booing. Like, yeah, they think the NFL is out to get them.
Mhm.
Well, and it's funny how like the
They
ref
almost played in the Super Bowl 2 years ago.
the ref stuff stopped. Like nobody thought KU basketball got every call the last 2 years when we sucked. Funny how that works. Funny how being good actually has a bigger impact on the game than refs. But
Mhm.
you know,
Being good and under a microscope where everyone's watching every single play. And you may have missed the noon missed call and, Eagles versus, I don't fucking know, Broncos. Because no one was watching. That's a bad example for a game nobody
false
would
start
watch.
on
But
the
you get
tush
my
push?
point. Oh, Lord. Well, they called it on Pittsburgh. So I guess they're
Yeah.
maybe in the rule book says they can only call the false start on a tush push from one team in the state of Pennsylvania.
hey,
I
one
like
thing
that.
we never talked about the UCF game, but it was hilarious when Jalen was running QB sneaks, getting like 7 yards a carry.
Dude, he almost broke one.
I don't know why we don't run that play more often.
Yeah.
Do that on
Jalen-
3rd and 1.
JD has not been afraid to take hits this year. He looked extremely poised and confident every week.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't. I don't know. We haven't been on the pod, but I feel like me especially, and just maybe our whole fan base hasn't given him enough credit for this year. He's at what? 18 touchdowns, 2 picks, or is it 16?
Does anyone? I feel like nobody's really upset with Jalen, are they? I mean,
No.
there's like-
No.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what sucks, and I think that's what's been so frustrating is the defense melting down against Cincinnati late in that game, giving up that score, takes away like a great Jalen moment, let them down the field, win the game. Just it feels like, yes, we're like 1 or 2 wins away from Jalen being a nationally talked about quarterback, KU being very legit. And it just sucks that this season just kind of feels lost.
No.
Not lost, but
It
like,
does suck though when you have multiple conference wins with multiple weeks to go, because it's like, I know winning a bowl game is cool and shit, but like we just, especially us, I feel like we don't really get excited about that. Maybe that makes us sound like spoiled fans, but
This might sound
sometimes I just get down on like what the ceiling could be. Because like we're obviously not national title contenders, and I don't know if we ever will be, but like making Arlington would be cool. But imagine us playing who are the best teams in the country, like a Georgia. Playing Georgia, we'd lose by 1 million.
You're about to be the first person to fall asleep mid-sentence on a live broadcast.
I was trying to think who the best teams are. But then I guess you can make a case Arizona State hung with Texas last year. Thought they would get murdered. In the
Can I
same
say
conference.
something that might be embarrassing and sound super little brother-ish and loser talk?
Yeah.
The season and how it's viewed as a whole strictly comes down to Saturday. And
yeah.
I don't mean to I know it's a joke that we're going to get thrown around. This is my Super Bowl for KU this year, and I'll happily wear that cape and not going with too high of expectations. But boy, if we win, I don't care if we, maybe trip up in Tucson or Ames later on this season. We're going to remember it for this game. And that's exciting to see. Now, if you lose, then it's like, okay.
And it keeps your hopes alive for bigger things.
Yeah. Just keeps you alive another week.
And that's
Advance, baby.
I hadn't even thought ahead to the schedule, but like having Oklahoma State right after this game,
Massive.
You could win this game. You're riding a high. You end the streak. Vibes are all the way back up. People are happy with Lance again. Jalen's now he cemented his legacy. You turn around, you beat Oklahoma State, and all of a sudden you have guys like us. We are 100% going to be saying we're going to making a run to Arlington. We are very much going to talk ourselves into Arizona. And then even if we lose, like you said, AB, if we turn around and lose in Tucson, whatever. We got 3 extra weeks of being excited about KU football and making fun of us for being overly confident. And like, that's what I live for. I live for same reason we hop on a March Madness preview as a 6th seed and talk ourselves into there being a path to a Final Four. No matter what. And that's what's fun. So we just need to win this freaking game, because if we lose the game, vibes are going to be bad.
Oh, they're bad.
Has there ever been a game with more of a swing, like more of a gap of vibes? Like if you win, the vibes are as high as they've been probably since, God, I don't know, winning at Texas way back. And if you lose, vibes are as low as I guess it's hard to have vibes be much lower than the Rich Miller drop pick game. But
what about TCU for game day?
That was pretty bad with JD getting hurt. But
Bean
was good.
I'm just trying to think where we would have been if we would have won. Like our mindset as fans.
Yeah. But it was still so fresh. Like we were just so happy to be there. Like being 5-0 was unbelievable. So, but that was annoying. I don't know. Sorry, AB, I think I interrupted you. What were you saying?
I don't know. I did want to say, and this wasn't what I was talking about, but kind of crazy that we're 16 days away from playing in Chapel Hill basketball.
Well, don't we play Louisville tomorrow?
Yeah, scrimmage. Who cares? Tickets are like $50. I saw them hyping that up, but
it's at Louisville, right?
Yeah, I saw them tweet out. I think
is this NBA player playing point guard for them? Did you see this?
No. Oh, the dude that played the G League for like a
Peyton
decade. Now he's
yeah,
Russ Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Francisco Garcia is starting at
Kevin Ware.
That's a good one. David Padgett?
Louisville legend. Former Louisville head coach. People forget that. What do we think about KU basketball? I'm kind of torn. Like
I haven't been so excited in a long time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
Really?
Yes. I know nothing about the team outside of Darren Peterson and Flory, but it's going to be refreshing.
Cole Rosario.
Yeah, it's going to be refreshing. It's going to be different. It's going to be way more fun, I think, objectively. And expectations are lower. So even if it goes how it did, the last 2 years, yes.
Is our fan base going to be okay when we lose? If we lose in Chapel Hill, like we're still going to react the same way.
No, but I mean, I think personally, I'll be able to swallow it a little easier.
I do think we'll be deeper, more athletic.
I mean, we seem fun.
And just mentality-wise, seems like a bunch of dudes with a chip on their shoulder, and guys that came from mid-majors.
If Darren Peterson is what people say that he is, though,
he is.
I'm sorry, we're gonna be fucking awesome. We just are.
That's
how it works.
He's so good.
Yeah, I think we are going to struggle early because it's just a gauntlet of a non-con. But I think it's going to be like revert. Last year we played great early in the year and got significantly worse as the season went on. Really, the last 2 years we've done that. I think this is going to be like old school vintage Bill Self team that has their growing pains.
I want to struggle early almost.
Yeah, and then you turn it around.
Not one, but
by February, you're moving up the polls. It's insane to see us pick 6th in the Big 12.
Wild.
Like, I want to go empty the clip on us to win the Big 12.
Do we have odds on that? I bet we have better than the 6 best odds.
Have to.
But that might be crazy.
I feel like I looked at this the other day. I can't remember what they were.
Trying to find it.
But I don't know. It's a little shocking to see. Like, I know this Cole Rosario, he sounds electric, but it's almost concerning to me that what that tells me is that El Marco is maybe not where we need him to be. And who's the other guy he's starting over? Well, Dawson's hurt, right?
White.
Yeah,
White's I think White's going to start.
Yeah, Bill said today, Rosario, DP, White, Council, and Flory.
Council seems awesome. He's going to be just every fan's going to love him. But I don't know. Can we shoot? That's what I want to know. We went 1 of 13 at late night. That was.
We can't shoot.
Fuck.
I mean, who besides DP?
Well, I'm not arguing. It's more like, what the fuck?
I thought Melvin Council could shoot a little bit. I don't know. We'll
His
see.
name's Melvin. I'll give a shooter can be.
I mean,
Wait, what about Mervin? What if his name was Mervin?
Oh, stud. Number
Mervin
20.
Lindsay.
Was he number 20?
I think he's 22.
Nico Roberts was number 20.
Yeah.
Well, that's a shooter.
I mean, I would argue the older man name, the better. Frank, Melvin,
Devontae. Devon.
We really have gone Devontae, Devon, and Dewan.
Russell.
Pretty much back to back to back.
Yeah.
Mario.
Russell. I'm trying to think of what are the other old man names we've had as a program outside of Melvin and Frank
Kirk.
and Kirk.
Keith and Kirk.
Aaron.
I don't know if that's a
Jeff
old
Motion.
man name.
Yeah, Jeff's pretty old.
Daryl, but he went by Darrell, but he spelled it Daryl.
Daryl. I was trying to think who a Daryl was.
What about Nadir?
Oh my god.
Don't
Old
think that
school,
counts.
baby.
Brandon? That's not old. I'm just saying shit. Yeah, Sviatoslav is a good one. Silvio.
Let's just say names. for the
Udoka.
next hour.
Sign me up.
Udoka could shoot it.
Dude, remember his breakaway dunk in Maui?
Dude, it was insane how loud the cheers would be when he'd make a free throw.
Poor guy.
Yeah! All right. Good job, buddy.
Just so demeaning. Oh, man.
Dude, that breakaway was nuts. I
What
was
did Bill
thinking the
Walton say
other
about him? We've said it a million times.
rest in peace, Bill, but Udoka, I know your dad died, but you gotta still grab the loose ball.
I mean, there's
Like what?
there's nobody else in the broadcasting world that isn't fired after that besides Bill Walton.
I was gonna kill myself.
Oh, Ian brought up Wayne. Great old man name. Man, yeah, I really thought when we started with Melvin and Frank, we were going to fire off a lot more old man names. So I guess not.
Russell
Perry.
Robinson has to be old. Yeah, Perry is old. Literally.
Is it just that he looks old?
No, I think it's pretty old. But I'm also just thinking of his
Melvin.
dad.
His name's Melvin. His name's Melvin. How good
I mean,
a shooter
honestly,
can he be?
Darren's a pretty old name too. Carlton's a great one, Buck.
Oh,
great
yeah.
one.
Carlton. Landon.
Oh,
I thought Carlton Bragg was going to be. Buck's a great name, by the way.
Buck.
That's
Buck
a
McCaffrey.
fantastic
Holy
name.
heavens.
That's his actual name.
That is
Is
a
that
sick
your real name?
That is a sick name.
Some other ones.
Oh yeah, we had a Billy Preston. William Preston. I feel like we're missing some. I mean, this is the worst podcast we've ever done, but
Landon.
Diedrich. Hey, bud. What, Gerald?
Dude.
There's no way that's his name.
I mean, now I guess I'm just going back into but like Clyde is an all-time
Clyde Lavelle.
All-time name.
Cliff. Oh my God, Kyle. Thank you.
There you go.
Great shooter.
Cliff. Shouts to Cliff in the TBT.
Tark.
It's
Tark Black. Boshi's the greatest shooter ever. AJ Abrams.
Oh man.
I saw old buddy that was on the team that got kicked off the team.
Buddy Hield?
No. Well, I'm not thinking of his like for this name purposes, but he's on a team that has a bunch of guys like Last Chance U. Who is he? You came from Texas. Arterio.
Oh, Arterio. Yeah.
But where did he go? It's some like Southland or Big South or some conference out there that's just picked up a bunch of like former awesome recruits or prospects that got into some trouble or never found a landing spot, and they're
Bethune-Cookman.
Yeah, dude, seriously. There were a couple names I recognized. Yes. I saw a TikTok about it a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah. They're gonna make
it. Give me Duke. Who was that team we played? He said he'd rather play Zion and RJ Barrett before.
Give me Duke over Northeastern. I think we won by 17.
If we play Northeastern, we're losing by 40.
I was dead serious too.
We did lose. Dude, I mean, obviously we know this, but I was talking about KU basketball last night, and just saying we've been out of the first weekend once since 18 is still crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? We won a natty.
No, for sure. It's just like, I'd really thought about it.
But yeah, I mean,
and we've gotten thrashed in a lot of those games.
We'll talk about this when we do like a KU basketball. Probably our next episode will be like a pre-North Carolina game.
It'll be between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
It'll be Sunday after we beat K-State.
But it does suck.
Ben McLemore. Is that a good old name? Ben?
Tyrone Appleton.
Wallace.
Did you see Cooper Flagg starting at point guard tonight for the Mavs?
Sure.
Wow. They're really trying to replace
Give me Duke. I wish Duke would have won it all last year. It sucks.
Why?
I'm kidding. I wanted to see your reaction.
Did you see the video? Did you see the video of Coach K trying to do this to Johnny Dawkins? And like, I mean,
what?
It was
what's a little controversial?
No. He's just getting old. Like it wasn't very smooth. You almost started to feel bad for him.
That's fatherhood. You're growing up in front of our eyes.
Ryan's gonna throw a party one day when Coach K passes.
No. Don't put that out on the airwaves.
Smirk.
No.
What were you saying, Ryan? I feel like you were about to say something.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, you said that there's lower expectations. I keep getting distracted by Nick. Kevin Young is just a great basic man.
The best.
But like, it sucks that expectations are lower this year, because I would argue this is like from a Bill Self standpoint, this is like the most important season he's had maybe ever at KU. Like, I think there's a real case to be made, whether it's I agree, I don't think I'll agree, but I think the case can be made that if we suck again this year, you have to start to ask, like, well, okay, he tried the new version of going out and getting all the top recruits, or the top transfers. And now he tried to go back to his old ways, find guys that were really good fits. And if it doesn't work again, it's like, God, what do we do? So I feel like I wish I could have low expectations, but I also like really want this team to be awesome because I don't want to have that conversation at the end of the year of like, man, is he washed? I don't think he is. I mean, we talked about it. The guy looks incredible. Skinny. Rocket ship.
Christian Moody in the comments. Great shooter, especially in Colombia.
Free throw specialist.
He shot twice and missed.
They're going free for a reason.
God, that sucked.
I agree with you, Ryan, but I will say that there's no way it's a more important season than 2008. Before he got to the Final Four. Yeah, dude. Before he got to the Final Four, he had that. I mean, he's like, even if it does go poorly and he does, okay, I'm washed, like, what the fuck ever. I was like the best coach in the nation for 2 decades, won 2 titles, set a bunch of records. Yeah. Like, he'll be like, fine. But I get, like, for his future, I would agree with you, yeah.
Because it's not even me being worried about Bill and like feeling bad for Bill. It's me feeling bad for myself and coming to the realization that Bill Self is maybe it's finally coming to an end.
Done.
But
dude, remember what I mean? I was young, but I still remember the shit people were saying after we lost to Bradley before the 07 season. 07. Dude, people like, because you go from Roy to Elite Eight and then first round.
And Roy wins a natty the year we
literally immediately
lose to Bucknell, right? We lose to Bucknell, and Roy
Bucknell
wins
was all those dudes that had been around for so long too. Big Dub, Keith, Aaron, Mike Lee.
Can you guys name the guy that made the ridiculous bank shot to win that game for Bucknell?
The tall honky? The tall whitey?
I want to say his name was Chris McNulty.
I think that's right.
Buck McCafferty.
I'm going to fact check. Oh, how do you even look this up? Bucknell, Kansas, 2005.
Dude, I cried so hard after that game.
I played hooky from going skiing the next day because of it.
His name Chris McNaughton. Is that what I said?
McNulty, but same thing.
He went 6 of 7 from the floor. 14.
Cal Naughton Jr.
Big Dub couldn't hit the game winner. Just hate to see it. I swore he was making that.
Mm-hmm.
It was A. Miles that threw it. Just launched it.
We always end up closing our podcasts out with a good 20-year-old loss.
How about this? How about that North Carolina comeback? J.R. Giddens in this game, folks.
Oh no!
Oh my God! I've never looked at this box score. Okay,
did he throw it?
J.R. Giddens was 1 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 5 from 3 with 2 points.
Nice.
Keith Langford, who I think was hurt, right?
Yeah.
He was 1 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 3 from the field with 6
and missed free throws, didn't he?
I don't know. No, he was 4 of 4. Didn't miss one.
Sweet. Great memory here.
Aaron Miles was also 0 of 5, 0 for 1 with 4 points. Our guard play was a business.
Jesus.
Hey, they always say, once March comes around, you better have a good backcourt.
Michael Lee scored 18 points, put the team on his back.
God.
6 of 9 from the field.
It reminds me of the Syracuse game when he hit that corner 3 to tie it.
Dude, what a shot.
He would have made it.
Alex Galindo got run in this game. 1 minute.
Wow.
God, he was a big recruit. Dude, him and Downs, I was so excited about.
Micah Downs ended up being good at Gonzaga, didn't he?
Yeah, and remember JR the year before against Georgia Tech? He hit all those clutch threes. Yeah, he forced overtime.
And we
fucking
lost
Keith fouled out.
Luke Schenser.
They had studs.
I
Jarrett
get
Jack.
Luke Schitzer went on to play in the NBA for like 15 years, I feel like.
Dude, that dude was freaky athletic. Jarrett Jack. Who
Stud.
was the other athletic guard they had? Muhammad.
Uh,
You know what I'm talking
yeah,
about? Because didn't they
yes.
come to the field house the next year?
Well, they had Will Bynum too,
Oh my God.
but yeah, they were sick. George, what is their name? What was that guy's name?
Calvin Johnson.
Ishmael Muhammad. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was sick too.
We're beating K-State Saturday. Nazir
Do we
Muhammad.
think? Do we think post Bradley would have been the biggest meltdown? Twitter, like KU, we always talk about KU Twitter meltdowns. Would that have been the worst we've ever seen in today's era? Like, I can't think of a scenario KU losing back-to-back first rounds
As top 4 seed.
Yeah, with a new coach after your old coach just left. Like, I don't think it can get worse.
VCU, but I guess we already had a natty. But like after choking against Northern Iowa, and then
that was bad.
Yeah.
Or Oregon was honestly, I wasn't even on. I put my phone away and went into just like hibernation mode after the Oregon loss. But I can't imagine Twitter was good then. But I still
10-point favorites, dude.
Jordan Bell.
Hey, speaking of favorites, not to go back to football, but
Kansas.
it's going to be
Rock chalk it up.
Nightmare Fuel is at like 6:28 p.m. on Saturday. We're texting each other being like, we could have got K-State at plus money.
I hate you.
It's crossed my mind.
Nightmare Fuel. Now, of course, never in my life. No. But it's the first
just
time we've
feels
been
like
favored in this game in 2 decades.
And it just feels like it's one of those things that we just understand a little better than Vegas. Like we know only in this game does a college kid make a 51-yard field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Only in this game does a guy catch the ball at the 1-yard line, step out of bounds, and then lead to a safety. Only in this game does Rich Miller drop a game-sealing interception. Like they don't think about.
Only in this game does Trevor Wilson muff the punt.
Yeah,
Layup after layup.
They don't think about those things.
No, they don't. And
no, they don't.
I don't know. Again, we won't, but like we'll have the conversation if it goes poorly. And I'm sure K-State fans are licking their chops at it too.
I think K-State's scared. I don't think they're that confident. I think both of us are scared.
I don't think they are either, but like they're fans. But I'm sitting here thinking, why wouldn't they be? Everything goes right in this game for them. Yeah, but they just don't beat themselves. I know. That's why I feel like if we're going to get them, it's got to be this year. I mean, next year.
We've said that a lot of years in a row.
But like weirdly, this is where I would say, if I were a K-State fan, they should probably be close to accepting reality of like this game is, as long as Lance is here and we're kind of doing things how we've been doing, this is just going to be a close game. Like we're pretty similar programs right now. They would say that's crazy, but we are. Like, I don't know. Is that wrong?
No. Let's Go Cards just brought this to my mind though. They're having their worst year since Ron Prince. Agreed. However,
we owned him.
If K-State fans claim that as a reason why, congrats on beating the worst version of us. Dude, look at the last 15 years before Lance came here. It's the worst version of college football in general. So just a little put a pin in that if it happens.
I love that you've already got your argument figured out for a fake argument that hasn't happened yet based on a win that also hasn't happened yet.
Right. Ryan, you kind of have to. Kind of have to outline some of it in your head before, otherwise it's just disaster. But we've seen how they play the cards. Be goalpost movement times 12. You can never win with those folks, but
yeah. What will their spin be if they lose this game? I don't know.
Refs.
It would just be, I mean, oh God, man. This is the last thing I'm going to say. And I gotta go. But it would just be so beautiful to win this game with Jalen, with all the stuff he's, with how annoying they've been towards him, to win this game in the stadium that they've like been crying about for 3 years over tax dollars and it only being halfway done. And I don't know. It just feels like we need to win this game.
Yes,
Please.
correct.
And it just, if there's a football god, we win this football game. So we just have to find a way.
Mm-hmm.
God.
Please. I
well,
can't do it any longer. I
Hmm.
can't let this streak keep going.
All right, boys.
All right.
Wow, we just went an hour 15 doing literally
Nothing.
talking about nothing.
None.
Just
Home-
the worst.
Home field advantage via the crowd. Done.
We
you
are.
brought a glove to scream into the microphone to prove how much quieter it would be.
What a psycho.
I do want to rant about him for a second. He sucks. I get it's his job, but like, good Lord, man. Like the first 3 weeks he was like, it's not the same Kansas City. The dynasty's over. And now it's like they win once, and he's like, oh, they're the best team to ever play the game. It's the best version of the Patrick Mahomes era. This is God. They're playing a different sport. And it's just like, we saw what you said 3 weeks ago, man. Like, fuck. Anyways, Rock Chalk.
Rock Chalk. Rock Chalk
right.
it up.
Thank you all for listening, for sticking with us through one of the worst podcasts we've ever put out.
Wow.
But it was fun. I had fun, boys, and that's all that matters. So, all right, I'm going to go help my wife with the newborn.
Woo.
Congrats. Have fun.
Thank you.
Make another one.
All right,
All right.
bye.
We'll see.